there's also the dish that I'm working on, you know, that I work on here in Florida.
That was going to be my next question. So yeah, so you are starring in The Dish, which was created by Adam Barta.
Yeah,
So I
Adam
was
Barta.
wondering if you could talk a little bit about what is The Dish about and what's your part in it.
Hello, everybody. Teletubbies. That's right. Teleport us to Mars. All you lot lizards. All you earthlings. Coming in, coming in.
The Dish is a campy reality show with some campy characters such as Tan Mom and some really like, lack of better words, some really like Z celebrities. And Mama June is in there, and then and Adam, and these are all people, cats that are in his bag of tricks, you know what I mean? And he found me. He came to interview me for his podcast, little interview show he does here in Wilkes Manor at the Hamburger Mary's when I was coming to do a show, which I'll be coming back in April here in Florida. And he came and interviewed me, and then he was really into what I was doing and telling me about his TV show, The Dish, and would like for me to be a narrator. And I said, well, okay, sure, whatever. And, you know, I don't really know these people and I don't want to be run through the mill myself, but sure. And he showed me the money. He pays me to do it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Money walks, you know, and I'll do the talking.
No, it's a fun show, and I've seen a few episodes of it. Can you? How is the show different to maybe some other shows, some other reality shows?
Well, this one is a lot. This one's a lot. It's raw. It's a lot raw. I don't really have to go do acting. I kind of do my stuff remotely. I was doing it in LA, and then so this next season they're gonna have a next season, and they want me to be a bigger starring role in it. Whatever. Good luck. But no, I'm happy to do it. I really appreciate that Adam arranged this interview and to bring me on and likes working with me. So it's different because it's just a little more relaxed. It's a little sillier, it's campier, you know. And it's Adam's dream to create this, so I'm happy to support him, and he's real supportive of me. So
yeah, no, it's a fun show, and I think, and there are a few other Drag Race people as well as yourself, so a few other cameos.
There's Detox in there.
Yeah,
and then we also got who else is in there? I'm so bad with names.
Stacey Lane Matthews is in it.
Stacey Lane Matthews. Yes. I love Stacey Lane. It's a sweetheart.
And what can people then expect in terms of your part in it? Like what do you bring to the show, I suppose?
Well, right now I'm the narrator and just being my quirky self, and I'm supposed to read or judge these people for their shenanigans. That's what they pretty much do. I mean, that's what I'm doing is like, oh God, this again, or whatever, you know, so to speak, like that. And he loves it, you know, Adam, and people like that about me. So I just make comments about their shenanigans and how ridiculous they are.
And is there perhaps a highlight of, let's say, the first 3 episodes, because the other ones haven't come out yet, so we don't want spoilers, but is there a highlight from the first couple of episodes?
Oh, the highlight is just that I get to be on there and read those people to filth, so to speak.
All right, and these folks, that's right, asked me to promote their little reality show they put together. Isn't that cute? Fuzzy Wootzer.
You know, but it's fun. I mean, it's fun to sit there and say these ridiculous things about them, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's a really fun show. I've watched the few episodes that are out, and yeah, it's a really fun show. I really liked it. It's very kind of quirky, a bit like you, and it's kind of, you don't quite understand what's going on as you go through. It's just like sort of kind of crazy, but very entertaining at the same time. So,
and the good thing is it's filmed here in the gold. It's here filmed here in Florida, you know, which is a good thing, and I'm happy to support that as well because of the shenanigans going on here politically with that they don't want gay and the racism and all this different stuff that's going on with Ben Santos, this governor they have. He's a psycho fuck. And then of course we have the Trumpster who's also here as well. You know, he's here. You know, so I think it's a good thing to be part of this and show some help to Florida, being that Florida is one of the most popular, you know, states in the United States of the Americas. because the four most popular states, well, it's California, New York or California. Then, of course, you got Texas, of course, which is another one, which I'm from that one. It's another doozer, which they need an enema. And then they need to step it up. And then also there's Florida, I would say comes after Texas, probably.
Yeah, Florida's I've been on vacation in Florida, and it's a very interesting place. We were kind of talking about it before we started, but it's very interesting. And I think in the show, it provides a very good backdrop to this story. And like, obviously you have like the sun and nice weather and stuff. So that obviously helps as well. So I think so episodes 1 to 3 are currently out on Tubi, and I'll put a link in the description for people. And the rest of the episodes will be coming out, I think, next month or in the near future. So make sure you go and check out The Dish, because it is very, very funny. And I thought you were really good in it as well. I thought you were the perfect narrator for it.
Well, that's thanks to Adam, you know, and I'm happy to help him with more projects, you know, whatever it takes. And it's cool that in this time you can kind of create things on your own, you know what I mean? And create your own studios. You can create your own product, your own content. It's kind of like at the beginning of what Hollywood was in a way, or film industry, where people were creating their own content, their own studios and everything.
But one thing I also really wanted to talk about was the new show, The Dish, that you're on, which was created by Adam Barta. So I was just wondering if you could sort of tell us a little bit about The Dish and what your role in it is.
Well, I've known Adam for a very long time. We became friends because I think it's like my friend Gypsta, who is a rap artist who did my very first single called Cooter. Which I think now, I listen to it now and I'm like, oh my good God. Okay, but great. And we were in a video together with Adam. We also did like a parody song, You Seem Shady to Me, set to I Knew You Were Waiting, George Michael and Aretha Franklin. He's like, oh, you're gonna do the Aretha part. I was like, yeah, all right, we're gonna speak this. But I've known him for a long time, and he has this show called The Dish, and it's kind of like a weird romp, kind of like skewering reality TV about people wanting to be on reality TV. And I have a very brief moment in one of the episodes. I'm a cameo actress.
Yeah, and so I've watched a few episodes. It's really funny, and it's available on Tubi to stream. I'll put a link in the description. But I saw the bit that you're in. I thought you were really funny, and you gave your sort of very campy, normal style, and I thought you were really well cast in that role.
Thank you. I also think I'm wearing the same robe that I'm wearing. For this on, I was like, is this the same robe I wore? It doesn't matter. But yeah, he gave me the script and I was like, what the f-? And then I just kind of was like, I'm just like, here's where you're getting. I'm gonna do this. And then you know, I'm funny. I like to ad-lib. So I threw in a bunch. Like I definitely know that I can't remember. They definitely used one of my ad-libs where I don't know which one, because he wrote back to me. He's like, that was so funny. I'm like, yeah, I'm funny.
You are. No, if you're gonna hire
but it's a friend too, so I can talk to him like that. I'm like, oh,
well,
you hired me for, right?
It's a great show. I thought you were really funny on it, and your kind of kooky wacky style fits in with the show, because the show is kind of a little bit also like you don't quite understand what's going on a lot of the time. So
it's kind of like a hot mess of a show. Like it's just everything stirred in this pot, and yeah, and then I'm there. Well, I feel like I kind of was also thinking in my head, I'm like, this is a hot mess. That was my motivation. This is Adam, you're a hot mess. All right, here we go.
Well, I'll put a link in the description, and I think episodes 1 to 3 are already out, and the others will be coming out next month. So I'll put a link in the description. It's available on Tubi.
Yeah, I don't know what episode I'm in, but I'm in one of them.